This song kind of stopped me in my tracks, even though most Tom McDonald songs are like complete trash and are just like not notable or noteworthy in any way whatsoever. This new Tom track really did kind of grab my attention for reasons that you will hear, and I've only seen a clip of it so far, but when we play it, you're going to hear, you're going to see. But the track is called Remember Who You Are. I kind of presumed going into it due to kind of the lyrics and the content of the track. The song was titled White Boy or White Boy Remember Who You Are, or something like that, you know, some kind of like variation of that. So when I went into YouTube trying to like look up the song, I was hit with basically the fact that Tom McDonald has been writing the same song for years. Because as you guys may remember, back in the day, like my first Tom McDonald review and reaction was to his White Boy song from 8 years ago, where the whole anthem is all about like, yeah, man, white boys are unprivileged and are being picked on in class, and nobody believes white boy pain. Like, and you know, that song going viral and bringing so much attention to Tom McDonald has pretty much put him in a place where he's just been writing the same song over and over and over. I wrote a song with Tom or Adam Calhoun about white boys titled White Boys. We also have White Boy Shit, which is another Tom McDonald song. Got to know what the white boy shit is, I guess. These guys might have some questionable tattoos. We'll just have to see. We also have Tom McDonald with Adam Calhoun and Dax, Black and White. Also, this track with Mad Child, White Trash. So Tom McDonald is really sort of like, you know, he's in his white boy bag. He's always trying to figure out a new way to write a song about a white guy. He's like the whitest white rapper of all time. He really should write the White Album. Yes, exactly. Yeah, Tom McDonald doesn't really know how to write about much else, to be honest, to be fair. For 8 years, again, he's been writing about the same fucking thing. White guys as a rapper, but we're getting a little bit of a stylistic switch on this new one over here. Okay, first off, I have to comment on the LARP and remind you guys that this man on his ATV with his American flag is a fucking Canadian. Bro, you're Canadian. Not only is this guy Canadian, but like he's now making a country turn because he's not just a rapper. He's a country boy now. He's got a LARP as not just an American, but an American redneck.
Remember who you are, white boy. Start a fire with some gas and a match. Hanging out the window of a truck with a flag. Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. The fucking white boy victimhood is just insane. For 8 straight years. When it comes to like white boy victim complexes, Tom McDonald has been the employee of the month every year, every month, just for straight 8 years. It's 8 straight years. I apologize. That's crazy. Another thing that's hitting me about this track, like right out of the gate, is, I don't know, is there like some kind of, you know, generic pop country stomp clap sample pack that like every producer doing something similar to this is like been using for the past year? Like, is there some kind of account or, you know, folder on Splice that if you want to make a song in this style, it's just like all kind of like perfectly laid out for you and you could buy it for a few bucks? Because yeah, it's the Shaboozey pack. No shade to Shaboozey though. I will listen to 100 Shaboozey songs before I, you know, listen to a Tom McDonald song for personal pleasure, you know? So, no shade to Shaboozey, but you know, you do have to acknowledge the fact that it is kind of borrowing from a vibe that is like really prevailing right now. You know, it's funny. When is Tom McDonald not stealing from black people? He's stealing hip hop from black people and making way shittier hip hop. And when a black man makes popular chart-topping country music that everybody wants to hear, Tom McDonald sees that and he's like, man, there's another black guy I could steal from and completely rip off his sound and do a way shittier thing.
Raising hell just like your old man. Little slice of heaven somewhere out on a ranch. Pissing off the world is...
Again, it's very sort of funny to sort of like hear this narrative from Tom McDonald about like, you know, what white boys do historically and what they're known for, and referencing what feels like kind of a bygone era, as if like, oh man, remember when white boys used to go crazy at the bar and party and light a fire and da-da-da-da-da. Motherfucker, white boys are doing that in 2026. That's what they're doing. They're doing it now. You can go to any bar in America and see two dudes that look exactly like fucking this. It's Friday. You could go out tonight and see these two guys at any bar in America. You could see this in Colorado. You could see these two guys in Boston. You could see these two guys in LA. You could see these two guys in Houston, Texas. There's nowhere in America in a bar where you won't find these two dudes tonight. So like, what is Tom McDonald talking about? Like, hey, remember who you are, white boy? The guy who exists right now and is doing exactly this? This is just current day.
Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you. This is for my guys outside with a little bit of red on their necks, standing for the anthem with their hand.
It's so sad, unfortunately, because there are guys who are outside with a little bit of red on their necks who will hear this song and feel represented in some way, despite the fact that, again, Tom McDonald is just running an extended LARP here. He's not American. He's not a redneck. The guy is literally a former fucking wrestler who used to call himself T-Mac.
Bunch of young people are fighting with the police, and the police kill. Bunch of students get killed in an airstrike. No one even care, like, I wonder if they taught them that they'll never win a fair fight.
And he's out here in a blue collar shirt, like he's working on cars. Get the fuck out of my face.
Rattlesnakes on some yellow flags hanging from their window panes. Buddy, you should watch where you step. Step, 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 get to stepping, y'all. Get gone. We just wanna work, go to church, have a good time till we in the dirt.
We just want to work and go to church and have a good time till we in the dirt. Leave Shabuzi alone. God, there's still 2 minutes of this.
Remember who you are, white boy. Start a fire with some gas and a match, hanging out the window of it.
That shitty pop country sample pack is going crazy right now. It's going fucking crazy right now. Yeah, white boy, the whole world is telling you that it's bad to be out on an ATV with a dog and some camo pants. When are white guys going to be allowed to do that again? Why can't the Trump administration make it legal? You know, they have so much power legally and politically, but they can't make white boys legal. It's a damn shame.
It's for the guys who gon' fight to be free till the cops come around. Who never let the
Wait, the guys who fight to be free till the cops come around? What? Tom McDonald ACAB? What the fuck are you talking about? It's so funny how like Tom McDonald will like ride the meat of the police over and over and over and over again, where it's people of color or maybe someone who's a different gender or sexual orientation than him, who's having maybe some problems with the cops. And then we're like, oh, maybe the police have a point, you know, maybe the police are just doing their job, you know? But when it's the white boys, they're like, yeah, fuck the cops. Get the hell out of here, pigs. But anybody else is like, you see, you guys were resisting arrest. That's why that happened to you.
somewhere out on a ranch, pissing off the world is trying to tell you it's bad.
Oh, watch out, Tom McDonald's wrestling. See, his wrestling persona is coming back. He's putting him in a half Nelson, getting all rowdy at the bar. Again, you could see this now. This is just modern day. This is just tonight. This is just the weekend for white guys. I'm sorry. What are we remembering? What are we recalling? Are the cops stepping in and breaking this up and making sure this isn't allowed to happen? I don't get it.
Be like you. Remember who you were, white boy, before they try to.
Oh, God. I don't know if 2 seconds of sound has sent like a bigger shiver down my spine in 2026. Jesus Christ.
Erasing your past, told you it's bad. Remember who you were, white boy, before they put your kids in a mask to sit in the class.
Remember who you were, white people, before they put your kids in a mask to sit in a class. That's when they removed your whiteness. That's when they told you you couldn't be white anymore. That's when white people are really, truly broken as a collective. I love how Tom McDonald and his white people oppression narrative, that's like the biggest like thing he can go to. We have all these like crazy, dark, insane, absolutely fucking batshit, violent, erased and brutal, disgusting instances of racism and oppression in society, in America, genocide, slavery, internment camps, the list goes on. But when it comes to Tom McDonald and white people, it's like, yeah, well, they made us wear masks for a short period of time because a disease happened. Because there was a virus. So, which everybody had to do, but for white people, it was the worst for some reason. Incredible, Tom. Incredible. I love how his biggest example of white oppression is something that all people of all races and all genders were instructed to do. But that's white oppression. White oppression is when white people have to do the same thing everybody else has to do. I think I've hit upon something here, actually. White oppression is when white people have to have the same experience everybody else does. I'm sorry, but to people like Tom McDonald, that's what it is. Like, because for him, it feels terrible for white people to not get the special treatment, and have to have the same experience as everybody else, sort of, because obviously the ways in which COVID sort of like cut across different communities was different. But for white people to have sort of the same experience as others, that's the oppression. That's the oppression.
Remember who you were, white boy. For the only lives that matter were black. You got attacked. Remember who.
Oh, wow. Okay, wow. Saying that Black Lives Matter, white boy, was you getting attacked. Remember when you were attacked by people saying Black Lives Matter? All right, I think it's just the chorus here. I don't really think there's anything else here. Yeah, wow, holy crap. What a hunk of shit. Well, that's Tom McDonald for you. Still white, still a loser, still boring, still a weirdo. Let me know what you thought of this magical video.